Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is John Slop, and today we're listening to the Caress of Steel album from Rush. Now, before today, I was doing each song from the album's individual uploads, so I just want to try something different today. We're going to listen to a full album. Yeah, so this is a very short album from Rush, so I'm excited to get into it. Now, come along with me on this journey as we listen to the third Rush album, Caress of Steel. Now, before we get into it, please think about joining the Patreon family, where you'll see early uploads, sometimes even a week early. So, if you really want to jump ahead on things and you don't want to miss out, head on over to patreon.com/johnslop, and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for considering. We're about to get into this. So the last album we just got done listening to was Fly By Night, the introduction of Neil Peart. He added such a fantastical mysticism to the songs. He was able to dress up what the band members were trying to say into a philosophical, more meaningful package. And not only did he bring the lyricism and the poet and his poetic spirit, but he also came with his amazing drum skills. And let me tell you, that elevated all of Rush's songs just by him being there. All right, I'm going to stop talking and we're just going to start into this album. So get your headphones, get your snacks, and let's go. You know what? So first off, I want to say what a cool intro that was. It definitely had like a cool, like a Western feel to it. Okay, so this is telling a story, but I'm not sure about what. It's I mean, they'll get there. There's no bread, let them eat cake. There's no ends to what they'll take. Flaunt the fruits of noble birth, wash the salt into the earth. But they're marching to Bastille Day. So this is like, oh, I know this is referencing something. Mary? Queen Mary? Ooh, am I close? And let his kingdom rise. Blasted velvet, dirty lies, making fear on every face. Seen them bow their heads to die, 'cause we would bow when they rode by. And we're marching to Bastille Day. The guillotine will claim a bloody prize. See no choirs of good company. The king has kneeled, let his kingdom rise. So the overall feel of the song is, I'm going to start it over, by the way. That solo just started, so that's really cool. I just want to say real quick that so far I love the overall really like upbeat energy of the song. We're starting off with a bang, with a rush. You know, they're doing a real good job of making it a like a fun intro to the album, definitely. And they're still like telling a cool like story. I'm not sure exactly what yet, but yeah, let's go back a little bit for that solo. Ooh, I love that first part of this. I love that little solo. I loved his expression. Very creative solo there. I loved it.
Lessons taught, never learned. All around us, anger burns. Guide the future by the past. Long ago, the mold was cast. Or they marched up to Bastille. The guillotine claimed the bloody prize. Hear the echoes of the century. Power isn't all that money buys.
Here we go. Okay, I love this. I love how Rush can just change it up like that on us. I love it. So that was a great introduction, right? Oh, and that was a very self-aware introduction. They know that they have a lot of captive audience, and they're not going to disappoint. Oh gosh, this must have been great to be around for the release of. Yeah, by this point, gosh, when did this song even? When did this album even come out, dude? The same year as Fly By Night in 1975. Do you know how wild that is? They had energy, they had time, they had the will to band together and start telling these stories and working on these instruments. They had the insatiable god of music within their souls, propelling them to craft these stories. We are gonna go over the lyrics. Alright. There's no bread, let them eat cake. There's no end to what they'll take. Flaunt the fruits of noble birth. Wash the salt into the earth. But they're marching to Bastille Day. La guillotine will claim her bloody prize. Free the dungeons of the innocent. The king will kneel and let his kingdom rise. Blood-stained velvet, dirty lace, naked fear on every face. See them bow their heads to die, as we would bow as they rode by. And we're marching to Bastille Day. La guillotine will claim her bloody prize. Sing, O choirs of cacophony. The king has kneeled to let his kingdom rise. Lessons taught but never learned. All around us anger burns. Guide the future by the past. Long ago the mold was cast, for they marched up to Bastille Day. La guillotine claimed her bloody prize. Hear the echoes of the centuries. Power isn't all that money buys. Bastille Day, talking about, okay, without looking into it at all, and I need to know this probably. This sounds like it's just a song about this specific day in which it seems like maybe, like I thought earlier, Queen Mary. It's about the French Revolution and the storming of the Bastille in 1789 France. All right, so yeah, it makes sense. All right, so we are going to just move on to the next song in the album, which is I Think I Am Going Bald. So just to reflect real quick, Bastille Day was a fun, upbeat song that had an air of creativity to it, of what is to come, very progressive in its sound. Yeah, so we're just gonna go into I Think I'm Going Bald.
In the mirror today, my eyes just didn't seem so bright. I've lost a few more hairs. I think I'm going bald. I think I'm going bald. It seems like only yesterday we would sit and talk of dreams all night. Dreams of you, simple truth. Now we're all so involved, so involved with life. I walk down Melody Fair.
So far, Neil is killing it. You know, did you hear those fills earlier? So I want to go back and listen to those again.
Simple truth.
Right here.
Now we're all so involved, so involved with life. I walk down Melody Fair, memory lane everywhere. Wall Street shuffles there, dressed in flowing hair.
I love it. There's like, it's almost as if they're bringing back their like a bluesy past self from their first album, but they're combining it with Neil Peart's lyrical talent. This is really cool. Yeah, this has like an air of Western vibes to it, you know.
Now we ask the price of the land. Once we would take a water, but now it must be wine. Now it's beef, and now it's sea. What price? Peace of mind. Take a piece of my mind. My life is slipping away. I'll made you never a day. But even when I am gray, I'll still be gray my way. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Before we get too much into this, damn, there's so much attitude in this song. I love it. That's all I want to say. Just a lot of attitude. Getty is killing it on that bass right now. Everybody's effing killing it, but I just love bass so much. And of course, you can't ignore Alex. Just going wild. Yeah, I know. Oof. So I'm loving the energy they're bringing in this album. Everybody's harmonizing together beautifully now. This is great. All right, so that was I Think I'm Going Bald. Let's look at the lyrics for that one. I looked in the mirror today. My eyes just don't seem so bright. I've lost a few more hairs. I think I'm going bald. I think I'm going bald. Ooh, it seems like only yesterday we would sit and talk of dreams all night. Dreams of youth and simple truths. Now we're all so involved with life. I walk down Vanity Fair, memory lane everywhere, Wall Street shuffles there, dressed in flowing hair. Go wild. Once we loved the flowers, now we ask the price of the land. Once we would take water, but now it must be wine. Now we've been, and now we've seen. What price peace of mind? Take a piece of my mind. My life is slipping away. I'm aging every day. But even when I'm gray, I'll still be gray my way. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I love poetry. I love this writing style. I looked in the mirror today, my eyes just didn't seem so bright. It's about aging, accepting aging as it is you, it's part of your journey. Gosh, how relatable is this? I love this so much. Gosh, still so insightful, but they were still so young during this time. So I can't express enough how much I loved those lyrics. I love every single time they connect us with each other and they sing about songs. Oh gosh, I need to go back because there were a few songs in the last album that really gripped me like that as well. But my memory is so bad. I need to reference a sheet or something, re-listen to my reactions. Anyways, let's move on to Lakeside Park.
Midway hawkers calling, try your luck with me. Merry-go-round, wheezing, same old melody. 1,000 10-cent wonders, who could ask for more? A pocket full of silver, the key to heaven's door. Lakeside Park, willows in the breeze. Lakeside Park, so many memories.
Wow. So real quick, I love the effect on that guitar, and you can't ignore the Neil Peart drum intro there. Really caught me. Yeah, no, Getty's bass is really starting to stand out here too, a lot more than in the previous album, honestly, but it is now really starting to catch my ears. The production on this one is obviously improved a lot. All right, let's continue.
Shining star on summer nights. Days of barefoot freedom, racing with the waves. Nights of starlit secrets, cracking driftwood flames. Drinking by the lighthouse, smoking on the pier. Still we saw the magic was fading every year.
Bastille's drumming is amazing. Wow.
Everyone would gather on the 24th of May, sitting in the sand to watch the fireworks display, dancing fires on the beach, singing songs together. Though it's just a memory, some memories last forever.
Beautiful, beautiful harmonization. I love that outro. Lakeside Park. Yeah, so that was like I liked how it shifted in energy from certain parts. You know, it was kind of up and down. It had its really soft moment there at the end, but still went out with a bang. And Getty's voice really stood out in that one. Honestly, it seemed like as good as a lot of their other songs. I loved it. This is like, so far, I think my favorite on the album, honestly. This one was like an epic, even though it's shorter than Bastille Day. This one just had a bit more energy and intensity to it. A lot more emotion. Yeah, it seemed like it was speaking about something a little bit more closer to home. So let's look up the lyrics. Midway hawkers calling, try your luck with me. Merry-go-round, wheezing the same old melody. 1,000 10-cent wonders, who could ask for more? A pocket full of silver, the key to heaven's door. Lakeside Park, willows in the breeze. Lakeside Park, so many memories. Laughing rides, midway lights, shining stars on summer nights. Days of barefoot freedom, racing with the waves. Nights of starlit secrets, crackling driftwood flames. Drinking by the lighthouse, smoking on the pier. Still we saw the magic was fading every year. Lakeside Park, willows in the breeze. Lakeside Park, so many memories. Laughing rides, midway lights, shining stars on summer nights. Everyone would gather on the 24th of May, sitting in the sand to watch the fireworks display, dancing fires on the beach, singing songs together. Though it's just a memory, some memories last forever. So this is a love letter to Lakeside Park, wherever that is. It's probably in Canada. What a beautiful, beautiful love letter to this location full of nostalgia and meaningful interactions with friends in nature. That sounds amazing. Being on a beach, racing with the waves. That sounds very, very, very nostalgic. So another great addition to Rush's repertoire. I love that song. All right, next up is The Necromancer. That sounds metal as heck, and I'm ready for it. All right, let's go. Where have we gone? What happened to the Western? Okay, there it is.
As gray traces of dawn tinge the eastern sky, the three travelers, men of Willowdale, emerge from the forest shadow. Fording the River Dawn, they turn south, journeying into the dark and forbidding lands of the Necromancer. Even now, the intensity of his dread power can be felt, weakening the body and saddening the heart. Ultimately, they will become empty, mindless specters, stripped of will and soul. Only their thirst for freedom gives them hunger for vengeance.
Okay. So real quick, I was not expecting this at all. I thought we were in a Western, and now they've taken us apparently out of a forest, and they've been attacked by a necromancer? What? Oh. It's cool. The intensity of everything is so high right now. Like these fading and shifting instruments through the ear just cutting me to like my soul, dude. Wow, this is wild. Did not expect this at all from Rush. Holy crap. Okay.
Silence shrouds the forest as the birds announce the dawn. Three travelers ford the river and southward journey on. The road is lined with peril. The air is charged with fear. Shadow of his nearness weighs like iron
Shreds of black cloud loom in overcast skies. The Necromancer keeps watch with magic puzzle eyes. He views all his lands and is already aware of the three helpless invaders trapped in his lair.
I love this. on. Okay, so before we get into that solo, we're gonna start it over. Just wow. Just wow. Did not expect any of this. It's like they transported us to another dimension. It felt like when the narrator was talking about magic, it felt like there was like magic sprinkling around my ears. That was amazing. And now the guitars and drums have gone into this weird rhythm, this very interesting rhythm here. Like, we have to go back and listen to that a little bit when it transitioned into this dark kind of foreboding atmosphere now with that. We have to go back even more. Oh, and Geddy's voice sounded like a bat from hell. Like, Jesus, like a, typical heavy metal kind of singer. That was wild. I haven't heard Geddy's voice do that since 2 albums ago. Just wow, Geddy's voice is so versatile. All right, let's go back just even a little bit more.
Holding up the creature, helplessly they stand, gazing into his prisms, knowing they are near. Leads them to the dungeons, specters numb in fear, they bow defeated.
I just gotta say, the expression on each instrument is straight up demonic during that last part. Like, it was like listening to, a bunch of demons make music. That was wild. This whole song is wild. They are surely being possessed by some kind of demon. I kid. I'm just kidding. But, like, seriously, though, they are channeling some kind of entity. No, I'm just kidding. But no, like, you know what I mean. They got dark with this song. I don't know where we are. I don't know what band I thought I was with. I thought this was Rush. This is not the Rush I know. We are with some other heavy metal group. I don't really know them, but yeah, no, this is wild. I can't state that enough. This is Whiplash. What happened? Did we make it out? I assume so. Was that the battle of the Necromancer? I'm gonna read the lyrics.
Enter the champion. Prince Biter appears to battle for freedom from chains of long years. The spell has been broken. The dark lands are bright. The wraith of the Necromancer soars away in the night.
Wow. Oh. Yes. A happy ending.
Stealthily attacking, bites oscillates his foe. The man of freedom.
What a long, flamboyant ending, like outro that was, just to signify that the good times are here, and they're here to stay for a long time. Um, so yeah, we just have one last song up. But let me reflect on the Necromancer. Just sonically, wow, what a journey, right? This whole song just shifted the whole attitude of this whole album for me. Like, it started out melancholy, and it started out with some very interesting instrumentation thrown into, the right ear over here. Very ghostly, like haunted sounding. And then they took us on a couple different sonic journeys throughout. One of them felt like we were in the Cavern of Demons. Later on in the song, had another upbeat, really energetic and intense instrumentation portion. Yeah, this song was all over the place and I love it. Did not expect this at all. What a fun journey this was. I'm really happy that it had a happy ending. The Necromancer is honestly going to be one of my personal favorites just because of how weird it is. And I love everybody's intense commitment to it. They put their everything into every song. This song was amazing. I'm so happy that they decided to do the effort to make this weird prog rock song. I love it. Rush, the Necromancer lyrics. As gray traces of dawn tinge the eastern sky, the three travelers, men of Willowdale, emerge from the forest shadow. Fording the River Dawn, they turn south, journeying into the dark and forbidding lands of the Necromancer. Even now, the intensity of his dread power can be felt, weakening the body and saddening the heart. Ultimately, they will become empty, mindless specters, stripped of will and soul. Only their thirst for freedom gives them hunger for vengeance. Silence shrouds the forest. As the birds announce the dawn, three travelers ford the river, and southward journey on. The road is lined with peril. The air is charged with fear. The shadow of his nearness weighs like iron tears. What is nearness? The shadow of his nearness, right? Nearness. Anyways, shreds of black cloud loom in overcast skies. The Necromancer keeps watch with his magic prism eyes. He views all his lands and is already aware of the three helpless invaders trapped in his lair. Brooding in the tower, watching over his lands, holding every creature helplessly they stand. Gaze into his prisms, knowing they are near. Lead them to the dungeons, specters numb with fear. They bow defeated. Enter the champion. Prince Bytor appears to battle for freedom from chains of long years. The spell has been broken. The dark lands are bright. The wrath of the Necromancer soars away in the night. Stealthily attacking, Bytor slays his foe. The men are free to run now from labyrinths below. The wraith of Necromancer shadows through the sky. Another land to darken with evil prism eye. Oh. Wow. So they didn't kill the Necromancer, so it's not over. Gotcha. So Bytor, this is a sequel to Bytor and the Snow Dog. Wow, I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, so far that's my favorite song on the album. Right next to Lake Park, taking second place. So yeah, we're just going to move on to the Fountain of Lamneth.
I am born. I am me. I am
So I just gotta say, beautiful, beautiful guitar for an opening here.
Look at me, I am young, sight unseen, life unsung.
I love this build-up. Wow.
Eyes have just been opened, and they're open very wide. Images around me, don't identify inside. Just one blur, I recognize the moment Susan beats. My way of life is easy, and it's simple all I need.
Oh, wow. Wow, the switch up. Wow. And I imagine they're going to do a few of those. Just wow. The drums there too really stood out. Very interesting rhythm that they had going on there too was very cool, very Rush-esque. They're starting to really develop their style. I love it. This song is amazing so far. And whatever chord that rings out on Alex's song, that sounds amazing too. And whatever tone they have on the guitar, it sounds pretty metal, to be honest. Let's go back just 5 more seconds.
Very wide. Images around me, don't identify inside. Just one blur, I recognize
Backward.
the moment Susan beats. My way of life is easy, and it's simple all I need. Yet my eyes are drawn toward the mountain in the east. Fascinates and captivates, gives my heart no peace. The mountain holds the sunrise in the prison of the night, till bursting forth from rocky chains the valley floods with light. Living one long sunrise, parts of me, all things I knew. I've never watched the sky grow pale, or stroll the fields of dew. I do not know of dust to dust. I live from breath to breath. I live to climb that mountain, to the Fountain of Lamneth.
Real quick, what tuning is this guitar in that Alex is playing? It sounds so interesting. I really want to know. So let's go back. That sounded, it was going to be really cool what Neil was doing with the drums there. So
Mountain to the Fountain of Lamneth. Yet my eyes are drawn toward the mountain in the east. Fascinates and captivates and gives my heart no peace. The mountain holds the sunrise in the prison of the night, till bursting forth from rocky chains the valley floods with light.
Yeah, dude. What? What was that? Did not expect that at all. That was crazy. That was some of the best tom play I've ever heard. Okay.
Crying back to consciousness. The coldness grips my skin. The sky is pitching violently, drawn by shrieking winds. Sea spray blurs my vision. Waves roll by so fast. Save my ship of freedom. I'm lashed helpless to the mast. Remembering when first I held the wheel in my own hands, I took the helm so eagerly and sailed for distant lands. But now the sea's too heavy, and I just don't understand. Why must my crew desert me when I need a guiding hand?
I'm a big fan of this part so far. It's really intense, very powerful. I'm excited to see how it progresses.
Calling for direction, and there's no one there to steer. Shout out for salvation, but there's no one there to hear. Cry out supplication, for the maelstrom is near. Scream out desperation, but no one cares to hear.
Getty pushing his voice. You know, there was some hope. I felt like there was hope. I love that. Now we're back to kind of melancholy. And now we have seagulls.
I catch the scent of ambergris and turn my head surprised. My gaze is caught and held, and I am helpless, mesmerized. And they say
So I just love how this next part is very acoustic and relaxing and just very slow rhythmically. I'm appreciating the nice break in between some intensity. But yeah, we're just going to finish this up. Here we go.
Enchantment falls around me, and I know shelter from the storm, pacify my troubles with her body, soft and warm, naked in our unity, a smile for every tear, gentle hands that promise me through the years, yet I know I must be gone before the light of dawn. And I say passion pure, I can't resist your gentle lure. My heart will lie beside you, and my wandering body grieve.
Wow. Beautiful. I love that part. Yeah.
Another endless day, silhouettes of gray.
So real quick, we're going into a new part here, and it feels more pop and upbeat. They're bringing the energy back. I'm really loving it. I'm here for it. I love it.
Another glass of wine, drink with eyes that shine. The days without that chill at morning, long nights, time out of mind. Draw another goblet from the cask of 43. Crimson misty memory, hazy glimpse of me. is ever near.
Nice.
Draw another goblet from the cask of 43. Crimson misty memory, hazy glimpse of me. Give me back my wonder of something more to give. I guess it doesn't matter. There's not much more to live.
The bass was really cool in this one. That cool little bass solo thing Getty did right before Alex came in with the solo here. Okay. So we're back with this riff now, and I am all here for it. You know, I'm really curious on how to play this riff. That ending note really sounds like, I can't even explain. It's probably in drop D, maybe? What do you think, person who's listening? I love it. This is so far my favorite riff from this album, guitar-wise. All right, let's go back and
Look, the mist is rising and the sun is peeking through. See the steps go lighter as I reach the final view. Hear the dancing waters, I must be drawing near. Feel my heart is pounding with immense love and
Now at last I fall before the Fountain of Lamneth. I thought I would be singing, but I'm tired, out of breath. Many journeys end here, but the secret's told the same. Life is just a candle and a dream. Must give it flame.
the key, the end, the answer. Strip the veil disguise. Still it's all confusion and tears spring to my eyes. Now I've reached the signpost. It's really not the end. Life goes on behind the mountain. I'll be coming up again.
real quick, I can't get over their seamless transitions. Just, wow, they are so cool here. All right, let's go back to before. I want to hear that transition one last time.
I am still, I am crying. I am still. I'm together. I'm apart. I'm forever at the start. Still, I
Beautiful, beautiful. Sad almost. So what? Just came and basically punched my ears real quick and left. Wow. So that, wow. Wow. Hey, that's like the most experimental I've ever heard of an album from Rush. The Fountain of Lamneth. I am born. I am me. I am new. I am free. Look at me. I am young. Slight unseen. Sight unseen. Life unsung. My eyes have just been opened, and they're open very wide. Images around me don't identify inside. Just one blur I recognize. The one that soothes and feeds. My way of life is easy, and as simple my are and as simple are my needs. Yet my eyes are drawn toward the mountain in the east. Fascinates and captivates, gives my heart no peace. The mountain holds the sunrise in the prison of the night, till, bursting forth from rocky chains, the valley floods with light, living one long sunrise. For me, all things are new. I've never watched the sky grow pale or strolled through fields of dew. I do not know of dust to dust. I live from breath to breath. I live to climb that mountain to the Fountain of Lamneth. Lamneth. It's spelled wrong on them. I don't know. Maybe it's not spelled wrong. Maybe it's spelled wrong in the lyrics here. Which is it? Lament or Lamneth? Yet my eyes are drawn toward the mountain in the east. Fascinates and captivates, gives my heart no peace. The mountain holds the sunrise in the prison of the night, till bursting forth from rocky chains the valley floods with light. Listen. Crying back to consciousness, the coldness grips my skin. The sky is pitching violently, drawn by shrieking winds. Sea spray blurs my vision, waves roll by so fast. Save my ship of freedom, I'm lashed helpless to the mast. Remembering when first I held the wheel in my own hands, I took the helm so eagerly, and sailed for distant lands. But now the sea's too heavy, and I just don't understand. Why must my crew desert me when I need a guiding hand? Wow, that's sad. Call out for direction, and there's no one there to steer. Shout out for salvation, but there's no one there to hear. Real quick, I think this is like a story, obviously, starting from birth. Now it's telling another part of the story to where they're apparently a ship's captain. I'm sure this is all symbolic. I'm taking it very symbolically, you know. Call out for direction, and there's no one there to steer. Shout out for salvation, but there's no one there to hear. Cry out supplication, for the maelstrom is near. Scream out desperation, but no one cares to hear. The whiteness of confusion is unfolding from my mind. I stare around in wonder, have I left my life behind? I catch the scent of ambergris, and turn my head, surprised. My gaze is caught and held, and I am helpless, mesmerized. Panacea, liquid grace, oh, let me touch your fragile face. Enchantment falls around me, and I know I cannot live. Here's a meaning for my life, a shelter from the storm. Pacify my troubles with her body, soft and warm. Naked in our unity, a smile for every tear. Gentle hands that promise me comfort through the years. Yet I know I must be gone before the light of dawn. Panacea. Please tell me if I'm not pronouncing that right. Passion pure, I can't resist your gentle lure. My heart will lie beside you, and my wandering body grieves. Another endless day. Silhouettes of gray, another glass of wine. Drink with eyes that shine. To days without that chill at morning. Draw another goblet. Hold on. To days without that chill at morning, long nights, time out of mind. Draw another goblet from the cask of 43. Crimson, misty memory, hazy glimpse of me. Give me back my wonder, I've something more to give. I guess it doesn't matter, there's not much more to live. Alright, so it seems we're at the end of the life cycle here. Another foggy dawn, the mountain almost gone. Another doubtful fear. The road is not so clear. My soul grows ever weary, and the end is ever near. Draw another goblet from the cask of 43. Crimson, misty memory, hazy glimpse of me. Give me back my wonder. I've something more to give. I guess it doesn't matter. There's not much more to live. Look, the mist is rising, and the sun is peeking through. See, the steps grow lighter as I reach their final few. Hear the dancing waters. I must be drawing near. Feel my heart is pounding with embattled hope and fear. Now, at last I fall before the Fountain of Lamneth. I thought I would be singing, but I'm tired, out of breath. Many journeys end here, but the secret's told the same. Life is just a candle, and a dream must give it flame. The key, the end, the answer, stripped of their disguise. Still, it's all confusion, and tears spring to my eyes. Though I've reached a signpost, it's really not the end. Like old soul behind the mountain, I'll be coming up again. I'm in motion, I am still, I am crying. I am still, I'm together, I'm apart, and forever, at the start, still, I am. Oh, wow. So that was a whole story from life to death. Beautiful. What more can I say? It touches a part of my soul that they wanted to tell a story like this. It is truly worthy of the 20-minute time slot, like seriously. It didn't even feel like it. And it felt like it was multiple songs, but it was telling a very like well-connected and linear story. Very impressive. But we did end up coming back to the same sound. Like it started off in the same way that it ended. Very beautiful. I'm definitely going to have to listen to that song again. I'm so excited. But this was a beautiful album. You know, it was kind of all over the place sonically. Like the songs didn't exactly fit a single theme or anything. It just kind of seemed like it was a bunch of different ideas that Rush had and decided to just go with, you know. Yeah, the album was very varied in its sound and really showcased what these guys can really do, honestly. They can get weird with it, or they can deliver you pop hits, honestly. Like Lakeside Park was great. Lakeside Park was easily probably the most like radio friendly, I think. That was great. And then the Necromancer, just to show you their prog chops. You know, what more could you ask for? This album was overall a hit with me. It's gonna go down as one of the most memorable. I loved it. A very personal look. A lot of these songs were I Think I'm Going Bald, Lakeside Park, The Fountain of Lamneth. No, this album was amazing. You know, and sonically, very impressive too. I love the Necromancer, and I love that riff at the end and beginning of the Fountain of Lamneth. It is just, yeah, no, this is one of my favorite albums. So, thanks everybody for joining me. We're gonna move on to the next album in the list, which is I'm Not Even Sure Yet. Ooh, 2112 is coming up next. Very excited to get to 2112. So I know everybody's been waiting for that one. So yeah, so stick around everybody. And also make sure to go over to my Patreon if you want early reactions. And you know, sometimes it's going to be even like a week early. So thanks everybody for sticking around. And that is patreon.com/JohnSlop. So, and I'd also like to thank the Patreons for making this possible. The gold tier patrons are Adam Sanford, HRH King Lurkst, Joseph Wilger, and Thomas Whiteoff. Thank you so much. And here are the rest of the patrons. Thank you, everybody. What was your favorite song from this album? I'm really interested to know. Thanks again, everybody, for sticking around. I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.